Hi everyone, welcome back. I've missed a couple of uploads the past week because I didn't have any videos prepared. I had a very busy couple of weekends in a row and I just didn't have any time to film any videos, so that's why there wasn't an upload on Tuesday and Thursday. My usual upload days are Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, so I am back today with a new video, and this is going to be a spring capsule wardrobe review video. So this year was the first time that I have ever done a capsule wardrobe, so I will link the spring capsule wardrobe video if you've not seen it, and I did say in that video that this was the first time that I have ever done anything like that, so it really is a learning process, and I do want to do a capsule wardrobe for summer, autumn and winter. I'm not sure if I'm going to do ones past that. I'm not really sure if I feel it necessary to do so, but I am going to continue for the next 3 different seasons because I just think it will be really interesting to see what I come up with and see if it does shape my habits around how I dress. So a little recap about what I did in that spring capsule wardrobe video. I basically looked through all of the clothes that I owned and said, would I wear this in spring or would I not? And if I would, I included it in that capsule wardrobe. And then I had a section within my wardrobe where all of the clothes that I chose lived. Now I do usually hang things up in my wardrobe and also fold things away, but for ease I hung everything up. I put everything in the wardrobe, so when I opened my wardrobe of a morning I could see all of the clothes that I wanted to choose an outfit from, and that made it really clear in the morning the clothes that I needed to choose an outfit from. Now I could obviously stray away from that if I wanted to, and I don't think I really did that much, to be honest. I think the vast majority of what I wore, bar a couple of days where I think I just wore some jogging bottoms, I think most of my clothes came from that spring capsule wardrobe section in my wardrobe. So yes, it made it a lot easier to see the clothes that I wanted to pick an outfit from. And also what helped as well, and I did this about a week or 2 into the spring capsule wardrobe, take a drink for how many times I'm going to say that in this video, spring capsule wardrobe. I did as well on my phone make a list of all of the tops and all of the trousers, all of the bottoms that I had included in that capsule, and then I wrote down each top with each bottom. So for example, I had this top with the brown drawstring trousers that I'm actually wearing, this top with my Uniqlo cream trousers, this top with my jeans. So I knew that I was wearing every top with every trouser. I was wearing every single combination that I could within my capsule wardrobe. You don't need to do that, but I'm a little bit weird like that. I like to do things like that, and I had that note on my phone, had them as bullet points, so every time that I wore that combination I ticked it off, and that made it a lot clearer as well in the morning to go, well I haven't worn this top with this bottoms, so let's wear those 2. And I have that list on my phone, so that's like what it looks like, and every single thing is ticked apart from the top combinations with my cream jeans from weekday, and that's just because those cream jeans are a lot tighter than they were last year. So I'm not going to get rid of the jeans, they are lovely, but everything else I wore within my capsule wardrobe. I wore every single other bit of clothing. I wore the shoes, and I will come on to the shoes actually. I wore both pairs of shoes, and I wore my handbag, I wore my trench coat, and I did eventually wear my new green jacket from the White Stuff. I said at the start of my spring capsule wardrobe, or near enough when I was filming, that I didn't have any other spring or summer jackets, but I bought that one so I had something a lot lighter for the warmer weather, and it's only been the past 3 or 4 weeks that I've actually started to wear that, because in spring it takes a long time here in the UK for the weather to get warm enough to wear something like that. Speaking of warm weather, I have seen quite a few spring capsule wardrobes that include things like shorts, and for me I didn't include any shorts in my spring capsule wardrobe. I will include some in my summer capsule wardrobe, and that's just because, like I say, it takes a long time for the weather to get warm enough in the UK to wear clothing like that, and also I am a very cold person. I have Raynaud's, my blood circulation is really poor, so I'm always constantly very cold, so I need the weather to be really quite warm, not so much today, for me to wear something like that. So that's why I haven't included lighter bits of clothing like that, tank tops. The lightest that I've gone in tops is a t-shirt, so I haven't included any tank tops, any strappy tops, camisole tops in my spring capsule wardrobe, or shorts, and I found that fine in the end. And I think that if I was to do a spring capsule wardrobe again, I think I would continue to not include those in my spring capsule wardrobe. Now, we have had a heat wave in the UK over the past week, so I have actually worn a couple of dresses and I've worn some shorts. We are still technically in spring, but like I say, I can venture out of my spring capsule wardrobe. I don't have to just wear those clothes. So because it has been a bit hotter, I have worn a few more summery type pieces, but that's always going to happen when you get towards the tail end of that season, when the weather changes and you might need to switch up what you're wearing. But I didn't wear them enough to warrant including things like tank tops and shorts, dresses in my spring capsule wardrobe. Those will stay in my summer one, which will be coming up very soon. I think I'm probably going to film it after this video. I think I'm going to film my summer capsule wardrobe because I'm really excited about it. But anyway, let's stick with the spring one. Shoes. So I mentioned that the cream jeans were the only bits of clothing in my spring capsule wardrobe that I didn't wear. My shoes, I didn't wear that often. I included 2 pairs of shoes. I included my white Supergas and my cream loafers that I don't know where they're from. I was going to say, I think they're from this place, but I can't actually remember where they are from. So I included shoes that covered my feet because, like I say, I've got Reynolds, my hands and my feet get very cold, so I need the weather to be really warm for me to wear sandals. So I need shoes in spring that cover my feet but aren't heavy like a boot would be in the winter. However, I really struggled with these 2 pairs of shoes. Let's start off with the Supergas. My Supergas are very uncomfortable. They really make my feet hurt. They make my feet sore. I wore them on 2 occasions. I shouldn't have done it the second time. It was completely my own fault. I wore them on 2 occasions for day trips into London, which obviously involve a lot of walking. And by the end of the day, my feet were so sore. They were really achy on the bottom. Now, a day walking around London, yes, your feet are going to ache. That is going to happen. But it wasn't that kind of ache. It was next level aching feet. They had rubbed into the tops of my toes. They'd rubbed in on one foot, I can't remember which foot, into the heel. My feet were just so sore after wearing them. So I haven't worn them that often, and when I do wear them now, it's only for a couple of hours. They are not a day-long shoe. They are definitely, for me, a few hours maximum. So really struggled with them, really didn't enjoy wearing them, so much so that I actively try to avoid wearing them because I know that they are gonna hurt my feet. So that's not great. And the loafers, they are also a really awkward shoe to wear. If my feet get even the slightest bit warm, so they swell ever so slightly, and that doesn't mean I have swollen feet, but just the slightest bit of warmth where my feet just get the tiniest bit bigger, I can't wear the loafers. I can squeeze my feet into them, but then they are so incredibly uncomfortable to wear. They're really tight, they're really restrictive, and I can barely walk in them. So, you know, I don't even think I've worn them more than 5 times, genuinely. I think that I've probably only worn them 2 or 3 times. And again, I'm actively avoiding wearing those loafers because they are just so uncomfortable. They don't make my feet sore like the Supergas do, but they just make it really difficult to even get my feet into the loafers. And that is really frustrating because when I bought them, they fit perfectly fine. So I think they will probably be better for the autumn when we get cooler weather. But I had a similar thing with a black pair that I bought. I bought the cream ones in black as well. Exact same size, size 6. They both fit absolutely fine when I bought them. So obviously I kept them. Went past the date that I could return them. Went to put the black ones on and they just didn't fit. They just refused to get on my feet. So that is really frustrating. I'm really quite annoyed about the fact that I can't wear either of those loafers. So the shoes part of this spring capsule wardrobe has not gone well at all. Alright, let's talk about colours now. So in that original spring capsule wardrobe video, I said that I wanted the colours within that spring capsule to come from the soft autumn palette, and that's because I am a house of colour autumn. My specific sub-season within that is autumn leaf, which is like a true autumn. It might be true autumn in other colour systems, and it basically means that within the autumn sub-seasons I am the warmest and I suit those stereotypical colours that you think of when you think of autumn. But within House of Colour there are 4 autumn sub-seasons, and it's quite handy that there are 4 seasons in the year. So I, as part of a little experiment within this capsule wardrobe videos that I'm going to do, I thought, well, what type of sub-season do I want to wear per year? And the way that I've sorted it out is that in the autumn months I'm gonna wear more of my autumn leaf colours. In the winter I'm gonna wear more of the blue autumn colours, which are the darker, deeper colours within the autumn spectrum. Summer is going to be vibrant autumn, so bordering on spring, like the really bright, saturated, bold colours. And in spring I decided to have a selection of clothes that fitted into the soft autumn palette. Now, I really liked the combinations. I thought the combinations of colours that I chose were really, really pretty. They had an elegance about them, they had a cleanness about them, they were really quite minimal. But I do, of course, have some comments that I want to make about the colours that I included. So I think I said as well in my spring capsule wardrobe that I don't have clothes in all 36 colours from the autumn colour fan that you get during your appointment. So for example, I didn't have any lizard grey, I didn't have any apricot, any mid peach, didn't have any old gold or heliotrope. I did say that I wanted to include kingfisher in my spring capsule wardrobe, and I do have a pair of kingfisher trousers, but I've decided to include them in my summer capsule wardrobe. So because I didn't have those more brighter pops of colour, I suppose, like the kingfisher, the heliotrope, my spring capsule wardrobe was very light. Now it's a soft autumn palette, of course it's going to be, but it was very light, it was very low saturation, and I did feel like a couple of my clothing combinations were too light. And I have taken pictures, I've got a folder on my phone of all of my outfit combinations, and I think I took pictures of most of my outfits. I didn't manage to get a picture of every single combination, but I did pretty well. So for example, something like this, where I've got on my cream Uniqlo trousers and my Cezanne shirt, there's a lot of oyster white in this going on. Similar thing if I was to switch out that shirt for my Cezanne Leontine jumper, again there's a lot of oyster white going on, and I think for me oyster white is like a, I don't know if my fan with me, I think it's a 50% colour. It's not one of my highest rated colours. Out of all of the 4 sub-seasons, the soft autumn palette is my 3rd highest ranked palette, so it's obviously not my best. My best is autumn leaf, the true autumn colours, and then blue autumn. So the outfits where a lot of the outfit was made up of the lightest colours within the soft autumn palette, like I say, the oyster white, beige perhaps, I found it too light on me. I need more saturation, I need more contrast. So if I was to switch out the top with the cream Uniqlo trousers and go for something a bit more saturated, like that coral sweatshirt, much preferred that, because I've got something more saturated towards my face. It creates more of a contrast and it just lifts my complexion that bit more. So having oyster within my outfit, absolutely fine, but if the vast majority of my outfit's made up from oyster, it is too light. So my favourite pieces within my spring capsule wardrobe were those pieces that were more saturated, like that coral jumper. And actually, coral wasn't a colour that I said I was going to include in my spring capsule wardrobe, but I found it really useful. Other things that I really liked as well, my pink Primark sweater, that one was really pretty as well. This top, I really like this. This is just a green Uniqlo v-neck t-shirt, and this is a very good match for apple jade, and apple jade is a soft autumn colour, but it is actually a 100% round colour on me. So as long as I go for the more saturated soft autumn colours, I think it looks better on me. I did say I wanted to include heliotrope, and I didn't have any when I started my capsule wardrobe, but a few weeks in I bought a heliotrope top from Kettlewell, something like that, and really liked that. That did help again to kind of lift the colours within the spring capsule wardrobe that I chose. I think my favourite piece of clothing that I included was my green Uniqlo trousers. Loved those. Similar colour to this, but just slightly darker. They were so beautiful. Really love those trousers. Love the cream ones as well, but I think the green ones are my favourite. I'm still recording my outfits on my Stylebook app as well. So if we look at some of the cost per wear of items within my spring capsule wardrobe, so that Cezanne belt that originally cost me £65, I've got it down to £1.85 cost per wear. So I'm doing really well with that. I love that belt. I'm so glad that I bought it. It works brilliantly with those Uniqlo trousers, with my jeans as well. Helps to kind of finish my outfit as well. That coral jumper that I mentioned, that is down to £1.50, but actually because I've had that for quite a few years and I've worn it loads of times, it is actually below £1.50, but since recording what I wear on the app, it's at £1.50. What else have I got? Those green trousers, those are £2.68 cost per wear. The cream ones are £2.90. The ones that I've got on at the moment, these are the brown drawstring trousers from M&S, £2.95. This top, £3.75. The Supergas, I thought this would be more than this because, like I say, I haven't worn them that often. £3.90. So not too bad. My Pelen handbag is down to £18.94, and that was originally 360 quid. So getting that one down, but that one's obviously going to take a long time to continue to get down to that £1 cost per wear. Anything else on here that I want to mention? My new pair of jeans that I got from M&S, £2.04. I've got a brown t-shirt in there as well, £2.57. That pink sweater, actually, 50p. So I'm really enjoying still recording my outfits on Stylebook and seeing those numbers come down, and also sort of seeing as well in the calendar all of my different outfit combinations. So it's a really, really handy app. Although I did have to pay for it, it was like 4 or 5 quid, it has been very, very useful. So I don't think I can say at the moment whether I would continue to do capsule wardrobes or not. I suppose the downsides of it is that you are limited to the items that you have included, and yes, of course you can wear other things outside your capsule wardrobe, but that does kind of defeat the point of it. And yes, obviously living in the UK, the weather can change drastically, so the items that I've included in my capsule might no longer be appropriate for whatever weather we're experiencing per day. Also, you might get bored, and actually for the first couple of weeks I was a little bit bored, but I think it was just that kind of, not so much shock, but I'm going to use that word anyway, that shock to just focusing from a few different items. But after those first couple of weeks, it was absolutely fine, and having that list on my phone with all of the tops next to all of the bottoms and making sure that I wore every single combination, that really helped with that, and it really showed just how many combinations within my spring capsule wardrobe I can wear. But the positives is that your clothes are appropriate for the season, and also it takes the thought process out of getting dressed in the morning. So if you're somebody like me who can honestly spend about 20 minutes in the morning trying to figure out what to wear, and then I go off and do something else, go back to my wardrobe and I still haven't decided, I go and do something else, go back to my wardrobe and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to wear. It really helps with that, because I look at my list and go, well, I haven't worn this top with this trouser, so that's what I'm wearing today. So like I say, I will be doing a summer capsule wardrobe, and I think I am actually going to go and film this now. I think I might go grab a cup of tea and then go and film the video, because I'm honestly really excited about my summer capsule wardrobe. I'm excited to wear colours from a different colour sub-season as well. So obviously because I'm an autumn, I can wear all of my autumn colours all year round, but I just wanted to try this process first, try focusing on a sub-season per season of the year. So I am going to have vibrant autumn colours within my summer capsule wardrobe, and I'm just looking forward to wearing colours that are more bold, more saturated, more vibrant, and seeing what I can learn from that capsule wardrobe as well. So I think that was everything I wanted to say in this video. So it has been useful, but like I said, I don't know if it's something that I would continue to do next year. So after my winter capsule wardrobe, I'm not sure if I would do it. I might do, I might not, but I have time. So I hope this has been interesting or it's been useful. If you do capsule wardrobes, please do let me know in the comments down below, any sort of tips or tricks, how you structure it, things like that. Always interested to hear what you have to say about things like this. So thank you very much for watching. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you very soon for my summer capsule wardrobe, which I'm going to go and film right now. Bye guys.